New Orleans has some of the oldest public housing stock in the nation. Approximately 10% of the city's population lives in public housing's 10 major developments. Those developments are a part of some of New Orleans' most historic districts, and they will help anchor the full comeback of a great urban area. In 1996, a new mayor forged a new partnership with the federal government, with residents, and with local universities, developing initiatives to make that comeback a reality.
Today, this partnership involves not only a new structure, but a new attitude. But it builds upon the work that's already been done with an acknowledgement that we can and must do better.
As we go through the work at each and every site, our hope is that we can use that as a base and continue to refine it as opposed to totally redoing it, okay?
These days, an executive monitor approved by HUD oversees the HANO recovery and serves as the HANO Board of Commissioners. Part of Ronald Mason's strategy includes monthly meetings with his residents' advisory group.
The bottom line is when she sent it, yes, we did.
Okay.
She sent the information downtown to the housing authority. The housing authority told us she couldn't terminate.
Did you tell us? Did you tell my monitor crew?
No, I didn't. I called and leave
Give us the name and the address, and we'll follow up and see.
Okay. All I'm saying
because we don't not evict people anymore.
Okay,
I mean,
right.
we're more aggressive. I know for a fact. I don't know if we're getting it right yet, but I know for a fact we're more aggressive on the evictions for a whole lot of reasons.
Well, Ron Mason is both the Senior Vice President of the university as well as General Counsel of the university. He's been with Tulane for 15 years. He has managed just almost every element of the university at one time or another, and has even served as acting president during periods when I've been out of town. So he has a wide variety of managerial and technical skills and a tremendous level of experience. And so I thought if anyone could be successful in handling this project, it was Ron. He's also a native New Orleanian, knows the city, loves the city, is of the city, and really feels strongly and highly motivated in making this program work. He was the perfect person for this position, and he's demonstrated his wide-ranging and enormous skills.
Most of public housing's residents want to better their lives. And while HANO has to focus on the physical recovery efforts, the social service needs of residents must also be met for everything to work.
So in setting your job goals, where you're going to start with something that you like to do and you have the skills for. That will be your number one choice.
The HANO partnership with Tulane and Xavier Universities led to creation of the Institute for Resident Initiatives, providing job skills training, tutoring, and mentoring for residents. Those residents, after all, are among HANO's best resources.
Again, the topic today is welfare reform. This is a continuing one because, as you'll hear, a lot of these issues are still being worked out. And I think one of the things we, as an agency and as top staff of this agency, need to do is remain in a position of advocacy for our client.
What we've been doing, Julie Watson, myself, and Viola Washington with Welfare Rights Organization, is that we've been training not only residents, because I've also been setting up town hall meetings in every site, working with the resident leadership, educating residents on the new welfare reform issues. But we've also been training any organizations, any top people who deal directly with people, any businesses that want to know the true impact of welfare reform.
HANO management has also focused on improving internal systems to alleviate taxpayers' fears of monies being misspent. Major achievements so far include decentralized maintenance and operations, reduced work order backlogs, containment or removal of lead paint, and improved energy and water conservation. Now, those achievements have paid off, among other things, in improved HUD performance ratings for the Housing Authority. Security and safety for residents is another top HANO priority. The authority obligated its drug elimination funds to provide for 5 community policing substations in the HANO developments, working closely with other law enforcement agencies.
We would not have been able to accomplish all the things that we've accomplished in public housing had it not been for the collaboration of HANO, the city itself, the people that live there, in the police department. We can't go in there by ourselves and do this. It has to be a concerted collaboration and a concerted effort of everyone to make a difference. That's the only way, and that's what's made community policing so successful here in New Orleans, because for the first time now, citizens in those public housing communities are saying, you know, we see the police department in a whole different light now, because you have officers there, many was reared in public housing. And so these are the kind of officers that we're putting in there that really want to make a difference and have made a difference in our community.
HANO's physical improvement strategy, realizing that fewer federal dollars are coming down the line these days, includes demolition of housing units beyond repair, repairs to plumbing and sewerage systems like this major pipeline project at Iberville, and focusing renovation efforts on the best remaining housing stock inventory. There are also new construction projects underway, like this brand new community center being built for the Lafitte development, so that residents there can finally have space to conduct meetings and tutoring programs like these and many others.
Like any neighborhood in our city, public housing has high achievers. Public housing has men and women and families trying to build a better life. Public housing has people who have hopes and dreams for a better tomorrow.
There is no denying the fact that many challenges remain for the Housing Authority of New Orleans, but there's no denying either that progress can be made when HANO, public officials, and residents work together as partners on their path to progress.